The wonders and powers of social media came into sharp focus Wednesday as the St. Lucia Tourist Board hosted a marketing boot camp for players in the tourism and hospitality sector. More in this report by Jesse Leons.
The St. Lucia Tourist Board continued to contribute to the marketability of St. Lucia as a destination with a complimentary market counseling session for its members in regards to social media and crisis management. According to John Emmanuel, all local hoteliers needed an equal opportunity to such exposure.
Some of the larger resorts, and they also here, we have a grouping of large, medium, small properties on St. Lucia across the length and breadth of the country. But generally, the larger resorts tend to be better able to deal with issues like that and tend to be more informed because they have larger staff, they have perhaps more training, and in some cases, they have off-island agencies that assist them in terms of marketing, public relations, and things of that sort. The smaller and medium-sized properties tend to fare less as well because of less staff and because of them perhaps not knowing all of the intricacies in so many ways as to how they deal with some of the issues. So training exercises like these are particularly geared towards them to ensure that they can now level the playing field in so many ways.
He added that many are disadvantaged in the 21st century to the technological marketing opportunities.
Interestingly, that some of them may not even have a Facebook presence. And when we look at the international scene, when we look there, we see so many companies are using Facebook. Like me on Facebook, join me as a community on Facebook. How do small properties, how do properties on St. Lucia, medium, small, large, use a tool, social media, like Facebook, to increase their presence? How do they use that to generate economic returns for themselves? That is a critical component. And then to how do they use it as a further marketing tool? Having a Facebook page is like having a newspaper that is yours. You can post what you want and say what you want. But can you really? What can a negative posting do to you? A guest comes into your property and for some reason does not like a bed. For some reason he hates his or her meal. And one post could literally mean disaster for you. So we're teaching them by means of the training how to deal with issues of that sort.
An even greater point of discussion at the counseling session was that of crisis management. According to Emmanuel, ensuring that hoteliers know the dynamics of dealing with such is of utmost importance to the St. Lucia Tourist Board as it reflects on the overall St. Lucian product. The Tourist Board's U.S. Public Relations Agency, Red Point, facilitated the day's discussions and advice.
Even in some of the most sophisticated destinations, there are plenty of businesses that don't understand really how to make it work for them. It's the kind of thing with Facebook that I think people do, but they don't really understand a lot why they do it. They just make updates, but they're not really thinking about how it can be used better as a tool. So part of our job is to help them understand how they can do that and then also how they contribute to the St. Lucia Tourist Board Facebook effort, which then markets the whole destination.
Pamela Robinson of the Discovery Hotel in Marigot Bay lauded the initiative of the St. Lucia Tourist Board.
Hoteliers need to come together a little more often to go through this kind of training. As anything else, I think training goes a long way. Knowledge is key. Without knowledge, you cannot achieve anything. And today I've learned quite a lot. How to do Facebook marketing, how to start, even if maybe from the get-go you know how to create a Facebook page, but just advertising what you offer as a destination, as a hotel, the products that we offer on island, how we can make it more marketable to the consumers, both locally, internationally, regionally. I think it's a plus.
According to Emmanuel of the Tourist Board, the hoteliers are receiving the expertise well.
But the very fact that it is not our first time doing it, it shows that it resonates with them, that they are appreciating it. If we are to judge it by the numbers, we had a full house for most of the day in terms of persons wanting to enroll, wanting to be part of it. And as the participants go through the actual training, what is always interesting, and that's the nature of learning. You think you know, you think you understand the concept, you think you understand how something works. It's only when you really sit down and you go through the training, then you hear and you see the expressions, you say, raise eyebrows and oh, I understand, I get it now. And with that sort of response, it's telling us that we are doing the right thing.
The meeting was held at Windjammer Landing this Wednesday. This is the second time that the St. Lucia Tourist Board is hosting such an initiative. For the CTV News, I am Jessie Leons.